What's up, guys? Here we are in Bloomfield, Connecticut, mid-state site development. It is cold, it is blustery, but we are here and we're gonna check out the Korner's race shop. As Joey Farina likes to call it, the Garage Mahal. So we're gonna meet up with the Korners up here at the front desk and they'll take us around. Come on. Howdy.
Hey, pal.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Can't complain. I'm looking for a Noah Korner.
Oh, I think I can go find him for you, bud.
can?
I think so.
All right, let's go. Oh, hey, what's up, Noah?
Hey, how are you?
I can't complain, man. We're here to check out your shop, dude. Joey calls it the Garage Mahal. It's, wow.
This
thing
is
gigantic.
This is the place.
So, how did you guys get this building? I mean, this is one of the biggest shops people will ever see in the modifieds.
So we started our business over next door.
Right.
That's where we've been doing most of our setup for. But this past year, we moved into our new shop that we built. Me, my old man, and a couple of our friends, we ended up building this whole place. All right, we moved our offices over here, and now we've got a nice climate-controlled building, hence why it's 10 degrees outside and I'm in a t-shirt.
Let's start right here. You got a row of modifieds over here. So what's this chassis you got?
This is going to be our open car for the open shows at Stafford. This one's coming from, this was Ronnie Silk's car.
Oh, I see.
Yep. Now this was my SK Light that we were going to run last year. Now what we're going to do is take the body off of this car, put it on here, have a spare chassis and whatnot, and then the car next to that is what we were running towards the end of last year for all the SK races.
Right. What's all this on this cart right here? You have a lot of stuff.
This right here is what we call the Joey Farina. He really wanted to make sure that this piece right here got saved so he could use it as a template. This is just his car. This is once you take away the chassis, this is what you get.
Is this a secret?
No, that's Joey's secret, not mine.
So what's this bare chassis that you have right here?
That one's Joey's other car. That's his black car.
Right.
The black 87 with the blue numbers that he was racing in the latter half of last year.
Oh, hey, Joey. I didn't even see him laying down there on the couch.
Oh, yeah. So all of this is the components. Once we get the motor, this is going on the open car. Yeah, this is my old man's toolbox. I got mine over there. Pit box, Joey's toolbox. You can never have enough tools at the shop. Screwdrivers, you got wrenches on this one. You got all the sockets up here and more wrenches.
It's all organized.
Yeah, for the most part. This is just a saw, band saw.
Okay.
Yeah, it just rotates a blade, fixed point, you know. This is the Bridgeport welder. These are all the spare Who's-He What's-Its. And then you just got overflow parts. And then my claim to fame up there.
Your Legends?
On the Legends. But with work and racing at Stafford every Friday, it's just, it's way too much. Don't get me wrong, when we did this back in the day, I mean, it was a party. So one thing that we do try to do ourselves is make our own body panels. This is a shear, so you take your sheet of aluminum, put it in here, step on it, cut it to whatever size that you have marked from a piece that you already know that's not messed up, but then to bend it, take it, shove it in here, clamp it down, and that's why it's got the weights on it, so that it's easy to do the bending. Then you unclamp it.
Wow.
Now you got your nice
Straight
bend.
up 90 degrees.
Yeah. So this is what we bring every week to Stafford.
Okay.
We can fit 2 modifieds in here. We got the generator.
Is that camper that you guys still use?
Yeah, that is the big toter home. I've driven that out to Las Vegas a couple times.
One thing we haven't talked about that we do have to talk about is what's behind us. This beauty right here.
Tom Avery drove in with like a unique rig, towing his race trailer there. It was an old B model Mac. So that sort of inspired me that I wanted to do something a little old school. And I had mentioned it to one of our sponsors who used to race, the Barnes family. So I went up, dragged my feet, went up, and I met with him last winter and started its life in, believe it or not, in I want to say 1972 as a telephone truck. People look at it, you know, as you're driving by, people are honking and, you know.
It's amazing because you guys have these haulers, like more new school, and you got this.
Yeah, and this dwarfs any of that.
Yeah, you know, it's just cool.
I mean, what comes to your mind when you see your old quarter midget with the old 2004 decals and such?
It just puts you back in memory lane, because it's funny to think how small I was at one point. And
Yeah, I think it's
yeah,
all these trophies and the size of some of these trophies.
the bigger 2019 trophy, that was my first ever modified win
The SK lights.
in the SK Lights. That was with Teddy. And then you got some other motivation. Ronnie Williams, to a non, signed. That's the year I won the national title.
Wow, I think so.
You've got Stafford's championship, Waterford's championship, some turkey derbies on here, Thompson's road course. My schedule is going to be showing up to Stafford every Friday. We're going to do the SKs full time, the open show whenever they come around. We're excited for that. We're going to be racing at Thompson. And my brother, unfortunately with him for work, he can't race every single weekend because he's tied up. He works down in New Haven and he's on call 24/7. So he's going to race as much as he can.
No, words can't describe how thankful we are that all of you guys allowed us here in the Garage Mahal and showed us around. I mean, this is really, really cool. Thank you so much for showing us this place.
No problem, buddy. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys swinging by.
Of course. They're going to have a busy year up ahead, but you better watch that Korner family. They're always fun to watch when they're on the track.